Okay, we'll start with the mustard R50. This is a size 10. Get that in there correctly. And we need some tying thread. So this is one of these traditional Irish mayfly patterns that are really supposed to be dry flies, but in Ireland they're always sort of more or less always fished wet. So we put some tying thread on. Then what we want is 4 or 5 pheasant tail fibres, long ones. This should be about so long, the tail. So we just tack that in at the back and then take it forward to there. Trim those off. Then we need a piece of oval medium gold tinsel. We'll go back with that. This wants to be secured right at the tail base there. These are fabulous patterns. I really do like tying them. They're very satisfying to tie, they look lovely. So, piece of floss, and they're done in all variations of olives and yellows and greens. Okay, tie that in at the tail. A lot of the original Irish mayfly patterns use raffia, natural raffia, instead of floss, but I like the shininess of the floss. Okay. This doesn't have to be no neat floss body because we're going to put a palmed hackle on it and also a rib. We just tie that off at the front. And do is remove that, and what we want is a golden olive hackle. To go back a wee bit, as we're going to have 3 hackles at the front here, so we need room for that. And tie that in. And what to do now is just trim that off so I can tie it down just to the back of the hook eye. Yeah, I'll do this. Good. Then a hackle plier. Just attach that to the body hackle. Now what we want is a couple of turns at the front of the fly like this, and then we'll palmer it in 5 or 6 turns on the way back. Like so. Then what we do is we take the gold rib and we lock down that hackle and remove the hackle plier, and then we rib the whole fly over each turn of hackle in the opposite direction as to what the hackle was wound. Through that, and then we'll fold this back and come out that. Yep. Get that out of the way. Just spin that up. And tie that down. There we go. Now we can remove that. Like so. We fold these hackles back and we go a little bit back into them just to get them pointing in the right direction. Then we can take our needle point scissors and just remove that hackle point. Good. Then this is a partridge hackle, a French partridge hackle that I've dyed green. I'll tie that in there, fold everything back, and again I'll just trim that off so it doesn't go beyond the hook eye. Piece of the other one left there. Get rid of that right away. There we go. So hackle pliers again. Put those on. Now as we wind this, we want to fold the hackles back. That'll do us, that's enough. Just hold that in position with your tying thread, remove the hackle plier. Now we can remove that. Fold everything back again with your fingers. Right, there we go. And we just go back in again a wee bit. There we are. And then what we want is one of these speckled natural English partridge hackles that have the brown bar on. So we just tie that in. Just press that down so I get it in the right way. No, that's not the right way. There we are, that's good. And once again, trim that off just behind the hook eye. Hackle pliers again on that, and fold these back. Come on. As we go with each turn, work our way up, tie that down. There. I can remove that. Get the head up. Right, whip finish. Remove the thread, and what we do is got a bit of velcro on the end of that comb, so we just go round like this, pulling the fibres out, and then take a toothbrush and bring them forward. That's what it should look like really when it's being fished as well. Absolutely cracking flies.